everyone, it is Thursday, day 8 of Vlogust. I am just sitting in my car at the mall. I just got here. I've dropped James off at a driving lesson and I have about an hour and 15 minutes to wait for him. So I decided to come over to the mall because we're very close to a pretty good one. And I'm on the hunt for a new pair of jeans, maybe even two. I've been looking at my jeans in my closet lately and they're pretty much a wardrobe staple for me. If I'm not wearing shorts in the summer, I am wearing jeans pretty much every single day. I love them. And I've had a favorite for a while from the Gap, but I'm not loving them lately. I replaced, I think, 2 pairs in the last year and they just don't seem to be the same anymore. And I'm not loving the fit anymore either. So I think it's time for a little jean refresh. I've decided to come to Zara. It's not a store I usually shop at. Occasionally I'll find a piece or two, but I think I want to check them out, have a look at the different jeans that they have, try some on and see what I can find. I did also want to go to Bath and Body Works because I got an email yesterday saying that their 3-wick candles are on sale. And I kind of wanted to purchase one for the fall and maybe one for my kitchen because I have a really cute little candle warmer lamp on my kitchen countertop. I love it. It's from Amazon. And it's the perfect little spot to have a seasonal candle, but I'm very picky with the scent in my kitchen. It can't be too perfumey. It can't be even too sweet. I just really need like a clean kitchen scent, maybe a lemon one. So I thought I would maybe check that out, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. If I'm trying on jeans, who knows? But I'm going to do my best, make the most of this hour, go pick up James, and then head home. Great mood. 2 reasons. The first one is James had a driver's lesson and then he had his road test and he passed. So he is officially a licensed driver, which is not only great for him, but it's great for Glenn and myself because we will be taxiing him around a lot less. And second, I had a very successful visit to Zara and I got exactly what I wanted and then some. I didn't get a chance to go look at the candles at Bath and Body Works, but I got this done and this was the major goal. I went from section to section throughout the entire store and just looked for denim. They had a lot of really nice styles. I tried on, I think, 4 or 5 different cuts and I ended up getting 2. I thought I would share them with you because I love them. And the best thing happened in the change room. Sometimes it can be very depressing trying on clothing if you just don't feel good in it, doesn't look good. It can be a bit of a downer. I tried on 1 pair of jeans. It was the first pair that I tried on and they were a little bit of a different cut, like a wider leg. And I really liked them, but I wasn't too sure if they were flattering. And so I emerged from the change room to look in a mirror at a distance, like a larger mirror. And I was looking at them and I liked them. I was pretty sure I liked them. But I was all alone and I didn't have like anyone else to kind of give me the, their opinion. So as I was turning back and closing the curtain into my little change room, I heard 2 women, there were 2 friends or sisters, I don't know, trying on a whole bunch of stuff next to me. And I could hear them kind of saying, what are those? What are those? And then one of them actually said, no, for real, what are those? And I wasn't sure if they were talking to me, so I kind of peeked back out, and they were both looking at me, and they were like, those are amazing. What are they? Where did you find them? I want to go find them. So I told them which pants they were, told them a section, and they both went to go try them on or find them themselves. And so I thought, okay, I think I have to get them. And those ones were the straight leg. That's all it says here. It says straight leg. I got them in a US size 8, and they fit really nicely. And they have like a wider leg, but they're super flattering, and I think they would be really nice on a night out, like even with a little kitten heel or a sandal of some kind. They're kind of chic. So I got those after feeling like I got some rave reviews from the women in the next change room. And then I also picked up like more of a classic fit that I like normally, and they call this one the mom fit, which is a high-rise slim mom leg ankle. There it is, also in a size 8. And these are pretty similar to the ones I usually wear from the Gap, which I think the ones that I've been loving for the last few years are called the high-rise vintage slim. They're super popular, but lately I haven't really been liking how they're wearing. So they're kind of wearing out faster. I don't love the washes they come in at the moment. So I'm really excited about 2 new pairs of jeans. I feel like that is gonna set me up for fall. I don't really need much else. And every season, or I should say I don't really feel like I do it for winter. I feel like when it comes to my wardrobe, I think about any pieces I might need to kind of create like a nice little capsule wardrobe. I think about it for the fall. And I sometimes do just a little bit for spring, or I kind of lump together spring and summer. So when I need t-shirts, if I need shorts, if I need a little pop of color or a summer dress, that's what I do. And I don't really shop for clothing in between that. I really like to kind of fill in the gaps or replace anything that's kind of old and or it doesn't fit properly anymore, or the style is kind of, I don't want to say out of fashion, because I try to buy things that are super classic and will last me, but that's how I kind of do it. And I've been having this urge this week in particular, which is kind of weird, but I really want to clean out my closet. I've been kind of doing it in bits and pieces here and there throughout like the last couple of months, but I really want to organize. I've got extra blankets in there and extra pillows that I've been rotating, and I've got like a corner shelving section where I keep my bags, and I really want to pull out all of my bags and purses and just kind of organize them so I can see a little bit more without having to dig. So while I was doing that, I was kind of looking at my jeans, and I realized there's quite a few older pairs there that either don't fit me well or I just don't reach for them. I might donate them, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do that over the weekend. I did pick up one more t-shirt because I really like the fit of their t-shirts, and I loved this green color. Purple is my favorite color, but I am a huge fan of green. I'm just wondering if there isn't a name of this one on this one, but it's just called the Pocket Tee. And I will usually just buy my t-shirts there in a medium. If I want it to be a little bit bigger, baggier, I'll get it in a large. And then got a little extra purchase. I was not expecting to be looking for shoes. And I've been kind of looking at my heel situation. I had a couple of occasions in the last year where I needed to wear heels, and I really didn't like the ones that I had. So every once in a while, I'll look at a pair here and there. There's a pair of mules that I'm obsessed with, but they are way out of my price range. And so I just kind of keep them in a little spot on Pinterest to inspire me. And these shoes caught my eye. They are very much what I was looking for. They are just a little mule with a heel that's not too high. Super beautiful, but simple. And they were on the clearance table, you guys. There were only 2 of them. One of them was tiny and one of them was my size. So I took it as a sign. They're very comfortable. They were originally $99. They were on sale for $19.99. I had to get them, and I actually think that they would look gorgeous with those wider legged jeans to go on a date night. So I think they're really pretty. Kind of a pointed toe, really nice like shape here as well. And they were really comfortable. So that was fun. I feel like I got the perfect little haul from Zara. I got 2 pairs of jeans that will, I think, serve me well for a really long time. A basic t-shirt in a fun color, which I could always use because it's basically my wardrobe. And then these were like a steal and I needed them. So very excited about that. I wish I had time to go and look at the candles at Bath & Body Works, but there's another location kind of closer to me anyways, so maybe I will sneak out and do that on Friday. I had to get back and pick up James and figure out a few things for the rest of the day. I had to pick up a couple things that we needed, and I am going to grab my iPad, kind of bury my head in some kind of entertainment on it, and just finish pressing and packing up the last few project bags from my last update, because I've made a huge dent in them, but they're taking me a really long time. And I spend a lot of extra time pressing my bags. It's just one of those things. I think it's just the way that my bags are. They're not like ones that you would just like wash or sew and leave kind of fluffy. They need a really nice pressing, and I love how crisp and good they look when they have a final press. So it's going to be a couple of hours sitting at the ironing board to finish those up. The boys are going to help me package them. Camden has been my wonderful helper for the last few months, and he will help me do all of the shipping and try to get every last package out tomorrow, so by Friday. And I think as a little celebration for James getting his license and knowing that I'm going to have a really busy afternoon working, I think we might order Chinese food tonight. We haven't ordered that in a really long time. It's kind of like a special treat that we get just once in a while. And James, he's actually given me a list of a few things that he wants me to either make or like takeout or restaurants that we could go to that he's hoping we can do before he moves out. So that is my plan. I feel like I have a really good plan for the rest of the day. It is just after 1 o'clock. I think I need to eat quickly, and then I'm going to get into the studio and pretty much devote the rest of the afternoon or the day to some work. I've been sitting at the ironing board for hours. I've actually made a lot of progress, so that's good. And I wanted to share what I've been watching. I just finished the last episode of the first season of My Lady Jane, and I have to admit, I had to kind of force myself to finish it. I think I was around halfway or so through when I realized I was not enjoying it that much. I kept giving it a chance, but I don't know. I thought I would love it. I didn't. I don't think I would even watch the second season. But I needed something else to watch, and so I started to kind of scroll through the options of Prime, and something stood out to me. It's called The Lost Flowers of Alice Hart. It sounded familiar. I clicked on it, and I remembered it's based on a book that I read more than a year and a half ago, and I really loved it. It was actually a gift sent to me from my friend Courtney. We had sent each other like a little Christmas package of a few things, and she had included that book, and it was really like just a wonderful read. I loved it. It's actually the book that sparked a new love and interest in reading for me. I'm pretty sure I read it January of last year. So it's been a while, and ever since then, I have not been able to stop reading. It was a beautiful story. There's some trauma in it. It's quite a heavy topic, but the way that it's presented is just so beautiful, and the incorporation of the flowers in this story is just, oh, it's so good. It's a great cast. It's done beautifully. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm just about to watch episode 2. I'm really interested to see what happens, because you kind of start off with Alice as a child, and I think it's going to skip quite a bit ahead to her as an adult. So it's just a gripping story. There's just a lot of history in the family and a beautiful farm with flowers. It's excellent. So I wanted to share it because I am always looking for something new or different to watch, and it was such a great book. And actually, Sigourney Weaver is in this show. She kind of plays like the matriarch of the family. So I think it's going to be really good.